this. Please be live. My goodness. Finally. Hmm. Any audio? Of course. Yeah, there it is. I muted my. Welcome. Stop sign is plugged in. Let's get this guy here and check out this gnarly hand forged axe that my best friend actually um handed to me today to sharpen. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. His friend, his really good friend, or uh, made it for him. So I'm gonna sharpen it up. And then here's the Goodwill knives. 6.99 for this whole tray. I couldn't just get this by itself. So I'll take these out and sharpen them. And then I'll probably return the whole tray back to Goodwill that way. All right. So let me say hi to everyone here. Thank you everyone for the patience while I, for some reason, just had to hit start, stop, start, stop, start, stop several times. I'm quite tech savvy. That is my career. I'm in IT, so um, yeah, not sure about that one. Paul Casper, welcome. Crash, number one. Crash was the first one here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Um, I never know how to pronounce that. Is that yolk snav? I'm just gonna say yolk snav. Uh, Ground Fog, Paul Casper, thank you for being here. Marco, really appreciate it. Casey Cisco, Paul Mills, good to see you. Who else we got here? That's our little tiny crew. That works. Hey, there we go. All right. So, I figure we start out with the axe. Yeah, why not? It's already out, and we go from there. So on this one, yeah, it's quite dull. I mean, it's like, will that cut me? I don't think that will. I probably should have checked before I tried. I almost, nope. Okay. I should be way more careful about that. So yeah, we're gonna start with a 120 grit belt here, and we're just gonna do a quick pass, very quick pass. 'Cause this thing will absolutely chew away. Metal. Speed 4. We'll go to spell tracking. Come back over the other way. And what, we'll set it to 20 degrees? Yeah, we'll do 20 degrees. Yeah. So this guy here, I've got raised up. It's essentially the same thing as here. So I've got the belt set for 20 degrees. So essentially, as long as I hold whatever flat here and keep that angle when I bring it up, that's relatively 20 degrees. I mean that it is 20 degrees, but let's be honest, varying a degree or something's not it's not going to be that big of a difference. It's all good. How's it going, Robert? Don't forget to check out the pin message. Please feel free to post your channels, do a little self promo. I will be here doing some sharpening, so please feel free to use this time to talk to each other in chat, share what you have going on, share what you're carrying, share any cool deals coming out. I just posted a video on the QSP Canary releasing October 30th. Go check that out when you have a chance. But use this opportunity while I do that. I'm gonna see. If it's, no, so it's flat brown. I can see the burr has formed. There you go. One pass, good to go. So it's pretty crazy because as you're doing this, as you people might see like you can when people talk about a burr, it can be so tiny, it can be hard to distinguish sometimes. However, when you're doing this with the right lighting, now I've got proper LED lighting in here to give coverage and so forth, but it's something you'd use like in a detail shop. But with the proper lighting, as I'm sharpening, I can actually see from this angle right here, I can actually see a faint, very light reflection, and I can actually see the burr from right here. I mean, I can see the burr from over here. It's like a white ashy line on the very edge, and it's reflecting that light. And that's the great thing about having good lighting is it lets you see these things. And on this side, it's pretty much disappeared. Like I'm not getting that same reflection. However, on this side, I mean, to me, I can see very faint. Essentially, you'll see the steel, and then on the very tip, you'll see like a white thin line. And yeah, so proper lighting. Trust me, you don't want to be sharpening things in the dark. I want to be able to see that burr. All right. Man, this is the most unflattering looking setup here. I'm slouched over and everything, but you know, it's as weird as it seems. I'm locking in my core, engaging my core. I'm essentially creating pivot points and making sure that I'm keeping my angle. So it might seem unflattering and it's quite comfortable. It's grounding because I got four, you know, I'm not on a wheelchair or anything or a chair with wheels, I should say, an office chair or anything. I'm on a solid solid foundation and it's gives me a good, you know, support there. You know what? Let's go through and finish this axe all the way up. It's quick and easy to swap out these belts, so I'm not gonna bother breaking out those Goodwill knives just yet. I'll do those all afterwards. All right. Should have done this at the beginning. Gotta protect your eyes and your respiratory system. Should have done this at the beginning. Caught up in explaining and wanting to get right into sharpening. I enjoy this very much, so fun. All right, we're gonna go to the course belt. No, it's medium. Let's go course. So essentially, there's a spring in here pushing the belt out, and another roller. So this pushing it, disengaging is like a bolt action that disengages the tension, and that lets you take it on and off. There's another roller down here, up here, and this is the roller you determine how much of a concave uh, grind you want. If you want more flat, set it up here, makes it stiffer. If you want it more concave, set it way down here, and it gives you good flex in your belt so you can get it. If you want flat grinds, you can flat grind on this thing. Honestly, go straight here. Just go straight up and down right there. Boom. There's your flat grind. Got this cool plate back here. Prevent friction so you can actually push up against the belt. It's good stuff. I mean, you can do flat grinds on this. Personally, I just prefer using the belt up here and getting that little edge, a rounded edge on it slightly. Well, not rounded edge, but um, concave, concave edge. It's gives it stability, gives it support. It's good for kitchen tasks, good for essentially durability. It's not gonna roll over very quickly. Knife nut, good to see you. Man, everyone has their things that they enjoy most. Gonna get this. Oh, right. Let's put that back up there in the middle. This is belt tracking. So turn it back towards me, moves it left. Turn it away, moves the belt to the right. Belt's now centered. Put it on. Yeah. Whew. You only need to go till a bevel's for, or not bevel, till a burr's formed. That's really it. There it is. All right. And now we're getting into the much higher up grits. What this was, can't remember. That's a couple hundred. Might be 600. No, that might be closer to 300 grit. I can't recall. The X64 course. Now we're going to medium. Probably look that up. I should probably look that up. Probably. What were they? Uh, Products, abrasives. Oh, we don't need the upgrade kit. We just need things that fit this guy. Their filtering is nice. All right. What do we got? So it looks like we've got 1,000 grit, 3,000 grit, 220. So X65, what we just went through was 220. So essentially went from 120 on the red one, 220 on that one, and now we are sitting at 400. 400 grit. Speed 4. Whew, fine. Oh wow. It's already much tinier. This is what I do most of my work on. This pool grinder, I should say. It's larger belts, easier to work with. It's easier than pulling it through that cassette, to be honest. The cassette's good for certain things. However, this is honestly, in my opinion, the ideal situation. All right. So we just went from 400 grit. Now we're going up to 3,000 grit. And then we're going to finish it off on 12,000. But here's 3,000 grit. So this I'll take, a couple passes to make sure I get that burr established and soften it, weaken it, get it to the point where I'll then be able to completely remove it and then finish it off on ew, goopy goop. Finish it off on the goopy block. Sprayed it down with a little bit more emulsion. Ew. The emulsion is real. Um, half micron. So 3,000, and then we'll go to 12,000, then we'll end it on 50,000, 50,000. Woo! That's shiny. I don't know how it's gonna focus on there, but that is way shinier than it used to be. Good lord. Not yet. We'll get there. We will get there. Because now we get to go to, what was it, 14,000? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's 14,000. I have you guys checking everything. 12,000. Look at that. I'm going bonkers. I'm forgetting. 12,000 grids is what this one's at technically. Super soft. Barely feel any of the embraces. This one you want to run really low because ultimately you're just trying to get that burr off. I'm gonna get it to a mirror finish right here. Goodness gracious. That's what that looks like. No, I'll just out of the light. Do that next time. Just shy of the light. There we go. Now we got it. Woo. Ooh. Shaved my hair. Huh? Oh, that's cool. Mm. Mm-mm. I would not even dare. It's so weird to strop. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. First, it's like I couldn't find the spine to use. No music on this. Oh, we weren't supposed to cut my microfiber. Goodness. Oh, there we go. We now have the mirror finish on the super awesome. I'm going to tell you who made this now. I don't want to mispronounce the name or nickel Fritz. Um, Dragon Thorn Forge. Instagram's not pulling up on this computer. I believe it's Dragon. Hold on, Dragon Thorn Forge Instagram. Uh, yes, Dragon Thorn Forge. That is who made this. Dragon Thorn Forge. Handmade. Check it out. Check out the posts on Instagram. He's got a couple posts on different devices and things he's made. Check it out. Tag him, all kinds of stuff. Such a cool thing. But he made this for my best friend. And finally got to sharpen this thing up. Oof, it's wicked. Something like oh, oh, I just happen to have a piece of wood. Oh, oh. My fingers have been victims in the last two cut tests. I'm not going to. I want to do a chop test. Ah! Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is. It works. Damn. I was going to use that piece of wood for something. One day, eventually, just going to hold on to it until I need it. All right. Goodwill sharpening. Oh, that was fantastic. Apologies. What are we getting here for 6.99? We got a ew. Ew. We got someone tried to stab something with the serrated knife. Ouch. Ouch. Nope. We've got a tip we need to repair. Ugh, the tape smells terrible. Whew. Okay. Very dull serrated. I can see light reflecting. I mean, everywhere. Like every single tooth. I can feel them even catching on the sides. They are beat to. We'll bring it back. What is this? It's got partial. It's got serrated. It's so light. It's gonna fly off in the wind. What is this thing? Stamped, probably. Farberware. It's serrated as well. It's got serrations all the way up, and it's not flat on one side. Goodness gracious, this one's gonna be a pain. Um, okay. I'll use the honing belt here on these fine serrations, and then I'll use the stropping belt on the larger ones. That's gonna be weird. What's up, David? Thanks for stopping by. How's it going, Robert? Good to see you. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. Ooh, all it says is Japan. Crazy doll. That's not going anywhere. This is not what I do. I mean, I just want you to know this is what I do when I'm testing things, but it's dumb. I should not be. You should not be doing this. These are. I should have a disclaimer. I should honestly have a disclaimer that says, um, don't test knives the way I test them. Test them in other proper ways, like do not try and run them against your hand. Do not do that. I'm not telling you and never will tell you to do that. I'm just kind of going along with it as if this is a normal thing, as if someone dropped these off and they're like, sharpen these. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I get in the zone, I have music on, and I do this, and I'm just like testing, testing, and I feel it. I've got different parts of my palm I test on. I know what I'm feeling for. I would just rather not cut up my fingertips because I use them a lot, and this is a lot more. This is easier to deal with. But that's just me. So please be careful. And very sharp axes. Where'd the sheath go? Oh, no, it goes this way. That's cool. I do use the Ken Onion. Yes, this is the Mark II Elite. This is the tool sharpener. I thoroughly enjoy this thing. All right, let's move this honka door. Get these things sharpened up, and after what, and then whatever comes after that, probably return them to Goodwill. Mhm. All right, Goodwill sharpen. Figured I'd sharpen these knives and bring them back. Um, now, knives like this one I would not use this belt, the red belt, on a serrated knife ever, never, no, no. Now I would probably use it. I'll use it on the tip here, but I would not use it anywhere else. It's 100, 100. It's 120 grit. It's going to chew through everything. It does. So definitely want to be careful with it. Now, ooh, you guys get to watch that. Yeah. Ew. I was like, why is it sticky? Oh, that's right, the tape. That's boring. Then you guys can't see what I'm doing. For the sake of this, I'm going to do a bit weirdness here. I'm going to do a little bit of weirdness here. There we go. Much better. There we go. So fixed the tip. I could bring it in closer, but honestly, there's no need to take off more steel because it's going to pierce. Well, not necessarily pierce. It's going to cut and serrate crusts and things. You don't need that tip on there, to be honest. Not the super pointy tip that got bent. I just prefer not to take off more steel than I need to. And this will do the job. Like it, I think it looks quite normal. I think it follows the pattern quite well. Yeah. Oh, that focused quite well. It's nice. Good evening, Rolf. Good to see you. Ooh, I like that. Dude, these work sharp belts are crazy good. These engineered abrasives, they're fantastic. They do a really good job. They last a good while. I've modified all kinds of things with these. I'll call this a sharpen. Oh, this supposed to be a really hard one. Ooh, yeah. There's like no bend to it. Probably, goodness gracious, what is this? I'd say cold quenched. We gotta crank it up, speed it up, that's all, that's all. No burr was formed. This is a hard knife. This is a really, really hard knife. There we go. There we go. That one started getting, okay, cool. That one did it. There we go. Now I've got a burr formed. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. So now that time, the first time getting this side to form burrows, you'd see it flaking every once in a while. Now this time, it was just like a seamless wave, just all the way to the very end. I can see that little line there. That little, it's essentially just reflecting. It's to me, it's reflecting light. I mean, it's a bright white line that just appears on the edge. And I can see, like, it's so cool. You can see it. Woo. All right, where are we going to next? Glad Chris is in here to give some context because when I use the cassette, some people don't even, they still don't see the belt moving. They don't even think it's on. Like it's on, I swear. I swear it's on. It is very quiet. In my opinion, for night sharpening, yeah, it's very quiet. Woo. No close. Not, not doing it again. Not on. We're not doing three in a row. Nope. Told myself we're gonna make it today. We're gonna make it through today without cutting myself. It's been one work day without any injuries. That's the day so far. Let's keep it that way, please. All right, so now I'm gonna go to the fine abrasive. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna start hitting up these guys in the thousands. And then I mean for the cassette, I've got a 6,000, and it's a really flexible. I use it on like scissors and stuff. It's for like honing. That's a good one. I might use that one. No, I'm not gonna use that one. So I'll just go from this to 12,000. He's counting over 9,000. Right. Ching 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 ching. Super spicy. I have no idea if you guys can hear me while I'm sharpening and talking. This is so much fun. Loving you guys. I really appreciate everyone here, guys, gals, people, llamas, alpacas, even. I guess they can hang out. I don't mind. I really don't know what you guys can hear, but I guess now's the time to say thank you so much for everyone. Yeah, really appreciate it. All the support from everyone. Love you guys too. Why am I going another task? Because like I said, I'm enjoying this, having fun, and I like putting absolutely ridiculous edges on things. Oh, it's so nasty! Oh, goodness, good God. Oh, it's nasty. Like, I don't, maybe I should get a little, one of those little things that rotates items slowly. Just set it here in front. Oh, now I see it. Okay. There we go. How's that? Yeah, yeah. Ugh. Bradford, why not clamp it down? Not really afraid of it slipping. It's got these nice rubber feet that I have to dust off, and I clean the surface. It actually is quite, ooh, see, now I gotta clean the surface again. But I do clean the surface before I start, and it is a good point. But it's kind of like a basketball court in a way. Just clean it off, and then it doesn't really move. There are times I will clamp. I'll put a work pad down, especially when I'm doing mobile. I have a smaller table I set up, and I'll actually put like almost like a mouse pad. It's a thin work pad, and it's a non-slip, and it just allows us to get a little bit more grip. But this surface is pretty non-movie. New terminology right there, non-movie. Non-movie. Oh, I need to get like a butt cushion. Though I will admit, the ergonomics of my entire setup could be tweaked and worked on. It's more comfortable in my office with my chair. However, I don't do this inside because there's stuff. Um, and in fact, sometimes when I go do mobile jobs, it is even more ergonomic in how I'm sitting because the terrain, I can set this up on something higher up, but it's so versatile, honestly. Yeah, I like how mobile and easy it is, but you are right, and I have been thinking about it. So, because I want this to become a regular Sunday thing, I believe I will have more of a permanent setup here coming soon. I believe the table needs to be upgraded for solid legs a little bit more. Right now, it's just like 30 pounds of sandbags under there, keeping it in place. So you will see this evolve over time, and I'm excited for that. All right, here's the serrated one. It really was serrated knives. You're trying to get the teeth back. Ooh, it's already over half of them gone. Oh my goodness. So a really easy way to tell is you can use a flashlight and shine down, or once again, lighting. Um, and a like this has no reflections. A perfect apex, when you look at it from top down, there's light shining. You will not see, there'll be no reflections. The light will hit it and nothing will come back at you. Flat surfaces, like chips, dents, like bloop, that will pop up. So as you're looking down, you can use a flashlight real easily, or lights or whatever, and I can see like there's a reflection here, 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 and it's just a little white speck or white dot. I mean, it's light reflecting off metal. That's what it's going to look like. And so I can see where the teeth are no longer. I mean, I can see like 60, 70, that fixed 60, 70% of the teeth right there, to be honest. Now there's 5 trouble spots, 6. Ooh, ooh, you're your own little project. Mm, there. One more. Right there. Give some love. Hey, there we go. Woo. It's supposed to shave, but it does a little bit. That's nasty. I feel bad for that loaf of bread. It's gonna make this one day. Whatever it decides to cut. Oof. It's so bitey. It's so. I mean, they're sharp. They're apex. They're there. There's no. Maybe it's probably just little burrs. To be honest, I'll remove them with the other belt. Super super bitey. So it's probably I just need to probably deburr it. But that is oof, nasty. Nasty. All right, so now I get to use. Ugh. Ew, it's this side. So I gotta sharpen this side. Not this side. This side. Oh. This one's funky. There we go. That's crazy. This one's super funky. It has 2 different angled like bevels, like edges. They're This is the flat side. Uh-huh. See, I thought it was the opposite. Now that I get a lot closer, it's like an optical illusion. So I have to make a second pass there. That was so weird. Ooh. 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 See? That's like now. Just wants to bite. All those teeth are now. Oh, actually. Oh, could still use a little. Some of them could still use a little PLC. There we go. Eh. Nar. Nar. That's gnarly. Nardicus Maximus. Serrated knives they get so bitey and like ugh. Give it a heebie-jeebies. Hey Kathleen, thanks for stopping by. Llama Bucks. Gotta get them Llama Bucks, Bradford. Hey, don't forget to check out that pinned comment at the top of the chat. Please go ahead and post your links to your channels. Hey, did you just drop a new video? Like I just dropped the QSP Canary review. Yeah, that's right. Um, Gasp, the knife that is not near me for some reason. Um, I've been carrying it for 4 months and using it a lot, and so I decided, you know what? I can say this is a great knife. That's me personally. I don't do that with many knives because I don't. I mean, man, it's hard to use knives that much to really get a good review into them. However, the knives I have in my collection, I use all of them, and over time, the reviews will start happening. So I just did that one just to kind of get awareness for it because it's arriving October 30th. Uh, yeah, if you have anything new like that, please post it in the chat. Let people know. Be like, hey, I've got a new video that I just dropped. I've got um, a giveaway coming up. Things like that. Llamas over alpacas. Anything like that works too. I'm okay with that. But please, yeah. I apologize if I don't get to your messages. We're off this machine. I do. I like it a lot as well. So thank you. Um, I will work on this setup. But however, this is welcome to my one of my areas of meditation. So I appreciate everyone who's here to join me. I really do. Because this is like meditation. All right. So moving on from the 3000 grit belt onto the 12,000. Okay, okay. You want to be all nitpicky? Just do that. Don't know why it ever gave me that problem. It's never done that before. Probably because everyone's watching. Machine's getting all nervous, like, oh my goodness, I have to perform with people watching. I know. Yes, machine, you have to. I wonder if I should name it. At some point, I should name it. Then it'll be extremely emotional if it ever dies. Um, I don't know the exact count. I think I'm somewhere between 100 to 20, 200, something like that. On this machine itself. Hey Ed, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, getting close. There's somewhere around 200 knives sharpened on this device. So Good. Modified machete, sharpened axe now. Modified numerous knives, repaired numerous knives. But yeah, my number could be way up. It might feel like 200 knives, and then it might just be like 100. I just did 16. That's right. Yeah, I just did 16 earlier. That was the last big order that came through. Anyway, let's finish these off. See you later, Rolf. And it's 11 o'clock, which means I will do I got to pick a winner for the 300 sub giveaway, which we absolutely just rocketed past. Like, goodness gracious, people. Thank you so much to all the support. Please check out the 300 sub giveaway video. I'm going to be picking a winner here momentarily. It is not live participation required. The winner has 72 hours to reach out to me. Everyone in the world is welcome. If it's international shipping required, we'll work on it. I appreciate the support. So thank you. Woo. Hey. It's just so nice seeing. Oh, that reflection is so nice. You see that light beam just like, oh gosh, like out of an anime or something. It's like, yeah, legendary level. Good gracious. Good God. All right. Now I'm pretty much gonna remove that bird with some really, really, really light passes. Practically barely touching it, just kissing it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's the slightest. Oh, the absolute slightest catch on that. So I just loaded it up again. Oh my goodness. Don't know. Once again, at what angle? However, do a little bit of rotation all over. Where's that? Oh, yeah. There we go. I think it's something like that. Hey, Oaksnap, how's it going? How's it going, Tiger Claw? Good to see you. Oof, sharp. Do I have paper somewhere? Stings. Stings. Oh, it shaves. Holy. Whoa, it gave me goosebumps. Whoa. Whoa. Getting like goosebumps all over now. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, okay. What is this made out of? His arm's gonna be naked. My arm is gonna have no hair. That's wicked sharp. Gosh, that's such a nice print. All right. So we've done the axe. We've done that Japanese knife. Let us take this time to select a winner. My face would break. Mm. 300 sub giveaway. Refresh. The 300 subscriber giveaway entry video. Selecting the link. Guess I can swap this around. I don't mind. Copy the link. Control V. Filter duplicate users. That's it. Number of winners 1. Wheel of names. 7 plus 9. 16. Get YouTube comments. 56. Sweet. Once again, the entry video, 300 subscriber giveaway entry video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. You'll be entered. I'm going to select a winner in 10 seconds. I know, Yokes. I know. I know. That was I put. Yeah, we're at the salt flats here, man. We're just cruising. We just absolutely floored it. I say we, and I am looking forward to exploring and meeting so many of you individuals who have joined the community, joined the channel. Whether you jump into live streams, whether you're into the long format or short format, I'm looking forward to meeting and interacting with all of you. I really am. All right. Well, thank you everyone for being here. This is going to be the video validation that, you know, it's happening legitimately. All right. Start raffle and pick a winner. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Spinny, spinny, spin. Where's it gonna land? Oh, we are on Flying Dutchman coins. Flying Dutchman coins. Congratulations on the giveaway prize. Thank you so much for all your support and everything. In fact, I recall replying to your comment today as well. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Please reach out to me on Instagram, Tactical Llama EDC, or you can reach out to me via email, tacticalllamaedc at gmail.com. Um, yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Flying Dutchman. Awesome. Congratulations. And individuals in the chat and on the live stream and those that watch this later, please go ahead and check out Flying Dutchman Coins. Check out his channel. Um, check out the channel. He said, "Great looking knife. You'll surpass 300 friendlies in no time." I think Flying Dutchman knew something. I think he knew something. See, look at that. Look at that. You'll surpass 300 friendlies in no time. I think he knew something. This individual. Check him out, please, please, please do. And thank you again for all the support. That's super exciting. Okay, so now my hair looks crazy. Awesome. Hey, Crash, how's it going? So once again, uh, he's got 72 hours to reach out to me via Instagram or email, and that way, I really appreciate everyone and all the support. So I want to make sure that I host some giveaways that you can win just by existing, just by being that cool. So thank you. I appreciate it so much. I do. I'm a giver. I like supporting individuals. So this community, the growth of it is allowing me to do what I like to do. Like get knives at Goodwill, sharpen them, and then return them. Or if someone needs some really sharp knives, let me know. I'll get some knives for you. Kitchen knives. Could sharpen a butter knife. That'd be crazy. All right, let's finish these. Woo! Ah! Woo! Oh, that scared the holy moly. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. This belt is not, it won't do much, if anything. Like the 120, that one will. The 220 will. They will. Whew. I scared myself more than anything else. It touched the hair on my pinky and I freaked out. Goodness gracious, that's what I get for having hobbit fingers and little hairy knuckles. Gosh, jeez. Oh, you just witnessed genuine fear. What am I sharpening with? This is a Ken Onion Mark II Elite. This is the tool sharpener, knife and tool sharpener. The other part of it is pretty sure it's spelled knife and tool sharpener. This is the cassette. With the nice thing about this is you can I mean it's half degree increments. So I can be 15 degrees, 15 and a half, 16, 16 and a half, 17 on a f- on a sharpening cassette. Like, and you can tell I've done a bunch, like, oh my gosh, the buildup of material. Like I've done a lot on this and I've learned a lot using this. However, working with larger knives or axes or things like that, you can't really use the cassette. It's limiting. So when I've got like 12 paring knives, this thing's brilliant because it's kind of just like, and I can crank it up high speed, or if they're thin flake, crank it down really low, and it gets a really nice edge. However, the more I use this is becoming more of a niche thing, and this is becoming like good to have, and this is becoming the S tier. Right, right. I mean, this is my S tier sharpener right here. It really is. I mean, a 12,000 grit stropping belt, like that's insanity. Everything it can do is fantastic, and the portability. I've got a little battery I can just plug it into. Like goodness, this guy's good to go. Don't need to do anything with this one. Just out of the sake of just doing what's right. Data process. That thing's ooh, that's that tooth damn near cut me horizontally. It's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much it for what are the random things I had to sharpen today. Should I sharpen a butter knife? Should should I do that? No, no, not this time, Yelks. No, not this time. Not this time. Yeah, there's some native Marylanders. Oof. My best friend, he is. Oh, screaming. Can't send it to him after chopping some wood like that. Obviously, I got to put a new polish on it. Goodness gracious. Oh, I like this guy. Gosh, this thing is insane. Text my friend. He's probably, I don't know if he's asleep or not. I text him this thing's live stream's going on. Oh, I did it the right way the first time. Gosh, that's. Oh, the stool is too tall from the ground. Oh, I should have put this closer. Mm. Nope, not making that mistake again. Staying it closer. See what we can do with the butter knife. Instead of paper somewhere. Screw it, I'll test on cardboard after this. We're seriously gonna do this? We're doing this. Of course we're doing this. Why am I asking if I'm seriously gonna do this? I need to know if I can do this. I can make a butter knife. I can whittle a butter knife. I can make a butter knife out of wood and stuff. Can I make a screamingly sharp butter knife? I'm confident I can. I believe I can. Obviously, I need to prove it to myself. Oh, this is gonna be dumb. Oh, oh my God, we're gonna go crazy with this one. I can go to a 10-degree angle. You realize that? I don't know if anyone realizes that. You can set this to 10 degrees. 10-degree angle, 10-degree edge. 10. 10 degrees on a butter knife. Yep. 15. Good. 10 degrees. Oh my gosh. I put 20-degree edges on stuff, and this is gonna be 10 degree. Whoa. That is shallow. Okay. Woo! Got that feel over has everything leaved off of them. Woo! That heats up. Okay. I'm gonna have to be really aggressive. Okay. Did I move that? Yes. I'm glad I'm so weird like that. Yes. Leave the random cup of water in the garage. Yes. Yes. Okay, okay. Whoa. That's hot. Oh. Whoa. All right, so I'm removing the serrated part. Yeah. Almost there. Woo, it's hot. That's hot. Oh, wow. Just to give you an idea of how hot this gets, which is why I keep cooling it off in water. If I dip it in water like this, it cools off pretty much instantly. I mean, it gets like it's cold. It's cold to the touch. It's cold. However, I leave this water on here and I start going, it will evaporate. Like it'll just boil up so fast. Watch. Yeah. To me, up close to me, it almost looks like you're breathing on a piece of glass. Like it just kind of does that, and then the water just disappears. I mean, it gets hot. Especially, it gets very hot because I'm using the most abrasive belt. That's the biggest reason why. I think we're almost there. All right, almost all the serrated parts are gone. All right. Not my grandma could grind her foot calluses on that belt. Actually, that's where this one would come in. So you can, because it rotates. So instead of sitting up like this, you can actually rotate it, and then you would just have a belt going this way, and then you can just kind of use it like on tractor blades, your grandma's calluses. Yeah, whatever. Oof, that's a gnarly burr. I have my stone with me, but I want to run it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. All the serrations are gone. Okay. Whew. I was pretty much that entire time removing some material. Goodness me, what is going on with this guy? Mm. Looks like the connection in the belt might be actually being worn out before the belt does. That's fine. I've got another belt. Always have a replacement of what you're using because you never know. I'm painting a little pocket sword. Medium. Get the medium belt next. And then I guess once I see what I do with this, I think I'm gonna move it there. Woo! That bird is forming nicely. It's turning into like a little recurve. Woo! It does. Shallow curve, it goes like up and falling back out. Mm. That's cool. That's super cool. Dun, dun, dun. Moving on to the 3000. Butter knife. Started out like, well, we'll call it a dinner knife. Okay. I think butter knives are supposed to be dull. Anyway, this has got serrations on it, so we'll call it a dinner knife. That's what it started as. I don't know what that looks like. Camera. Oh, that works. This is where we're at. Not yet. It's got a wicked burr. Woo! Remember, trying to get that 10-degree edge. Oh, that's what it's set for. Shallow as all can be. Like I can feel it. It's weird. Probably closer to 12 or 13 degrees, to be honest. I don't think I'm keeping it that shallow, that close. I think I'm not used to doing it. Like I'm not that's insane. 10 degrees. I think my hands are going back to like muscle memory closer to 20. So I think these are probably closer to 13 degrees, would be my guess. Goodness gracious. What am I doing? Oh, wow. First of all, it's got a cool little curve like that. I'm exaggerating, but like if you bits and pieces of the bird just flying off. Every little patch, a tiny bit of a bird was off. So it tells me I might have some slight variations, like I said, in my 10-degree spot on. No, I'm pretty damn close though. There we go. Now we're looking uniform. That's that. Amazing. Oh, it's shaving. Goodness. Woo! I don't know if it's hair whittling. I don't think it's sharper than beyond just shaving. It seems to burr, seems to want to roll over, just even on that. Very weak. Very weak, whatever it's made out of. It wants to shave barely, but it's not gonna, doesn't want to go beyond that. Definitely shaves. That is for certain. Probably also stropping at a higher angle. Once again, like I'm not used to 10 degrees. So if I switch this to 20, I'm sure I could get sharper edge on it. Went for 10 and got really shiny. That's probably what it is. I went for 10 degrees, so it's literally just full. Sharp. Definitely sharp, but 10 is way too, way too acute. Uh-uh. It's like the edge feels weak and brittle. Like it looks super sharp. I think it looks really cool. I'd probably cut a steak with no problem. But the moment it hits the plate, the moment it hits anything, it's gonna get very dull. Yeah, there's no burn, nothing. That's so crazy. Butter knife, before and after. Probably wouldn't do that again. There's a lot of effort when I'd rather just use a pocket knife or folding knife or fixed blade or something, you know? I guess it is a fixed blade, but yeah. Well, that is where I'm gonna wrap things up on that note of I can now shave my arm with a butter knife. Guess it's no longer a butter knife. What is happening? Yeah. Oh. Mm. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Appreciate everyone stopping by. A DC-53 steel tango knife. Let me find out what a DC-53. So DC-53 is steel. Now, do you mean Tonto when you say tango? So DC-53, this can have this these are engineered abrasives that can they operate on the level of diamond abrasive belts. They will handle anything diamond can handle, these belts can handle. And Worksharp even makes ceramic belts, which I actually have to I meant to send them an email. They I asked them, I reached out to them and they replied with reach out to our customer service team for some more details on those. So I was like, I'm really curious about these ceramic belts for this guy. Um, like, are they for sharpening ceramic or are they actually ceramic belts? Goodness, there's so much material. You don't realize it. That's why you got to wear all that protection. Um, EF 142 effing glow. Okay, let me check that out. I'm trying to dust all. Yeah, most definitely. You can. I mean, this can handle it just fine. Stone can handle it. I wouldn't say there's a single best way to sharpen it. However, if it's a Tonto with the I just learned this. Um the part where the 2 points meet is called a so essentially the point where the two edges meet, because they're essentially two separate edges. There's that front edge and then there's a bottom edge, especially in a Tonto because there's a hard angle. I personally am terrified of sharpening Tontos on the belt because I don't want to roll the thing that it's called. What is it called? I can't remember, but there's a specific term. Anyway, that angle, you have to treat the Tonto and treat any knife that's a Tonto. First of all, if it's not a Tonto, yes, sharpen it on stone, on this, on whatever. There's no best way, in my opinion. For Tontos, though, I believe there are some tools that are better equipped. I think a stone and a fixed angle, especially something, if you look at uh, sh sh liquid edges on Instagram. He uses one of those stones that's essentially a water lubricated fixed stone, and he has a that arm that goes across the top, and you clamp the knife to that, and you move that arm across the stone. So essentially, the stone is fixed and moving. Um, that's very good for Tontos because it lets you have a fixed set guide. That's not your human. That's not you. I could do Tontos on this. I would probably treat them. I'd probably use them on the back here a little bit more, especially on the edge at the front. You just got to treat it like two different edges, and it takes a little bit of practice. No best way to sharpen it. Um, However, if you want to get into sharpening, Worksharp makes a really cool field sharpener. They also make this multi-surface sharpener. There's a couple companies that make some really good sharpeners, but if you want to start with small field sharpeners, go with Worksharp. If you want to go with larger fixed ones, there's a couple channels out there. Outdoor 55, Neves is another one. You can get some insight from these individuals, even Worksharp, but plenty of individuals that review. Oh, there's one in I believe is an Australian individual. I want to mention his channel, but I can't remember its name. EDC Outdoor EDC, something like that. Definitely check him out. A lot of good recommendations on sharpening and just different tools. So thank you, everyone. Really appreciate everyone hanging out. This was a fun time. Got to sharpen up this guy. Got to find out that um, Flying Dutchman Coins is the winner of our 300 sub giveaway, and keep an eye out for a 1,000 sub giveaway video being posted up soon. I will get that. I got to get a. I have something picked out. That actually, I don't have the exact knife picked out. However, I have a good idea of what premium. Goodness gracious, it's gonna be over. It should be over $100 knife. That makes sense, doesn't it? 1,000 subs. Just makes sense. Anyway, thank you everyone. Really appreciate it. And hopefully this is a Sunday thing. So I look forward to anyone tuning back in next Sunday. And I look forward to any of the new faces and all the new faces as well. So thank you so much. I'm gonna now walk that way behind my phone to turn off the live stream. Oh, thanks everyone.